Welcome back to Just Scribble. I love adhesive tape runners. I find they are just super useful in my planning and my journaling, and I have a few different ones that I use. The Tombow one is probably the thing that I bought and used most frequently when I first got into the planner community. And then I received this one from one of my stationery selection sub boxes, and I fell in love with it. It is just a really good size to make it super portable, and the tape inside seemed to last forever, and it just worked really, really well. And this quickly became my favorite. But as I was running low on tape for this one, I tried to find more of them or a replacement, and I had trouble finding this particular one. And so I bought this cute little petite one. I actually got a set of them. And although I like it, and it's more portable, it's very, very tiny to use, and I don't like the way that the tape is exposed because your hand hits this little part when you go to run your tape and you end up accidentally closing it. Whereas on both of these, this little lid flips down and locks into place. But I do prefer the smaller size of the Kokuyo over the Tombow. I still use this, especially at home, but this is the one that I love. And I was looking for replacement tape for the inside of it and was having trouble finding it. And then I finally found it at the Tokyo Pen Shop. And so I decided that I would place my first ever order with the Tokyo Pen Shop so that I could get the replacement tape. And I did. But I couldn't just buy something from the Tokyo Pen Shop that was a couple of bucks and be done, because I just can't. So instead, I placed an order and got my replacement tape, but I also ordered a Milloo pen pouch that I have been looking at and wanting for well over a year now. And I added that to my order. And then I added one other thing to test out with you guys. And everything is packaged really nice. The notebook that I bought that I wanted to try out and share with you guys is protected inside this cardboard. My replacements for my dot liner are in here. And then my pen pouch is wrapped in here. And everything was protected and just came very, very quickly, which I was super surprised at. I do know that they are in the United States, and so it doesn't take as long to get to you, but I ordered and a couple days later it was on my front porch, and so I thought that was quite nice. But I wanted to do a quick little unboxing with you guys and show you guys what I bought, and then we'll probably go into more detail on some of it at a later date. But these are my replacements for my tape runner. So I went ahead and ordered two so that way I would have a spare and I wouldn't run into an issue where I ran out. And inside it just has this replacement piece. This one opens up. I did this the other day, so I know it opens. There. It opens up like that. I'm gonna move that there. And this literally just lifts out like that. And then this one will just set back down in there like that. And it closes and we are good to go. And I have my favorite tape in my favorite tape runner. So that was my main reason for my order, but with ordering, I'm always a little extra, so I couldn't just order that. And then of course I couldn't just order that and the Milloo, because I continued browsing and found something else I wanted to check out. So this is the Milloo pen pouch that I ordered. So I have looked at their pen pouches for a while because they have a couple of different styles and sizes, and I knew that the Rec pen pouch was really the one for me because I don't like a super large pen pouch. It annoys me because I don't carry a very large bag, and then the bigger it is, the more stuff I just kind of stick in it, and I end up having things in it that I don't really want or need. And so this size and style of pen pouch is really my favorite, where it's just large enough to put your pens in and some other fun things to add ephemera to your planner and your journal, but not so large that it gets too big or bulky or you can't toss it into smaller bags. One of the reasons that I wanted this particular one is because I wanted it to be leather. It smells awesome, but it has gorgeous like vintage floral fabric on the interior, and I just thought it was so pretty. So I had looked at buying them a couple of times. Milloo was actually running a sale recently and I thought about buying one, but I kind of held off. And then since I was ordering from the Kokuyo pen shop and they do carry them, I decided I would go ahead and snag one. So this is my new pen pouch. So I can put my fountain pens in there. I could put mild liners, brush pens. I can put my tape in there. I can fit lots of things in here. Some washi tape, some clips, whatever I wanted in there. And then it just zips closed. It's light, it's pretty, it's leather. It will continue to get even more gorgeous as I use it, and it gets scratches and patina. So that is the secondary item that I ordered from the Kokuyo pen shop. And I think it is really pretty. So I'm super excited about getting it filled and starting to use it. And then since I was ordering, I decided to order a Mark's Edit Planner notebook. I have actually had their products in the past. I'm a big fan of Mark's Edit, but I haven't used one in a while because they weren't really the best fit for me, and I really do love my Stylogy. But I was kind of intrigued by this particular notebook because the other ones that I've had have been planners. They haven't been notebooks. And although I do like them, they were a daily planner or a layout or just too thick for my liking for my planner, for my traveler's notebooks or covers. But I wanted to try out this one and see what I thought, because this one is not a planner. It is a ruled notebook. So I thought I would buy it in this pretty dusty rose color. I thought it was gorgeous. And in a future video, we'll try it out and see how it fits into some of the covers that I have. But I decided to get the lined version because I thought I could use it as a journal. It does have to have a little bit of breaking in, but it will lay flat. And it has a nice place at the top to put like the date, or if you were journaling about a certain topic. The lines are blue. They are a little bit dark, but they don't bother me. The paper is nice and like silky and feels very, very nice to the hand. The cover is super, super soft and flexible. It has, I'm not actually sure how many pages it has, and I don't know if it says on here, 240. So it has 240 pages, and it's called a B6 semi-size. And so I believe that it is slightly off from a traditional B6 size. I'm not sure what I have handy. Yeah, so it is a little bit taller than a B6, but the same width. So I pulled out, this is one of my old B6 Plus notebooks that I have already filled from last year. So I was just curious as far as a size comparison. It is the same width as the Leuchtturm B6 Plus, but it is still shorter. But it may, in fact, still work within one of these covers. So I'll have to test that out at a future date, and we will do a pen test as well. But it feels very, very nice to the touch, and the pages are very pretty with the blue lines, kind of academic looking, which sometimes it's kind of fun to write in like an old school notebook like you had in grade school, and that's kind of what this reminds me of. And so I was kind of drawn to it from that perspective. So that is my order from the Kokuyo pen shop. This is the first time that I've ever ordered from them, and I did have a very nice experience ordering from them. So I would definitely recommend them if there's something that you're looking for that you can't find elsewhere, that they might carry some specialty Japanese items. If you have any questions about any of the items that I shared in this video, please don't hesitate to comment below, and I will definitely get back with you. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the future videos I have planned for the remainder of the year, and don't forget to just scribble.